5 seconds and disappeared, but I came back. Nobody was there, so I don't know if it really matters. I deleted the old video. As we are here for another episode of the Jets franchise, the 1-0 Jets beating in a comeback fashion the Tennessee Titans in the last episode, which was 13. And one of the greatest comebacks I've ever had on the channel, and my freaking mic broke in the middle of the game. So half the game I don't even get to announce. You don't even get to hear the excitement I was having in my voice. But that's okay, because I came back today with a better one that I love, and a game against the Raiders, who were 0-1. So it is another home game for the Jets. So Raiders, Jets. And this is Sunday Night Football on my channel. That's exactly what this is. And I'm just going to post the live to Facebook and YouTube and be done. I'm not going to do the we're live stuff anymore. I've quit doing that, because if you can't come in here and watch me when I'm live, what makes me think putting a video of the beginning of the game is going to entice you to watch me? It's not. It's just something I've done that I kind of started doing when I started doing lives. And this franchise here, I really want to take off and I want to take it more serious, honestly. I want to really work on the roster. I want to be as good at this franchise as I will be at NBA 2K, which I have been in the past, rebuilding teams, building teams. But there's just so much more to football than 5 starting positions and 11 under positions. Alright, guys, so I'm trying to... Did I copy link? Yeah, I did. Okay, Raiders, Jets. Raiders at Jets action. I like how it don't... Like, I put action all the time, and my phone does not remember that I do that, and it literally puts, like, actually and stuff that I don't ever say. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. New York Jets, episode 14. Alright, guys. My wife's live, I'm live, we're all live on this Sunday Night Football on September 11th. One of the saddest days in American history. I thought I'd bring a little football. The real Jets got beat today by the Ravens pretty heavily, but it's alright. It's only the first game of the season. The real Gators got beat last night, and the Rockies, I think, got beat today. I haven't watched all that game, but if I had to guess at the point, I was at the bottom of the third, and it was looking pretty ugly for the Rockies, especially for Feltner. I'd say we lost that game, if I had to just take a wild guess. But that's just me guessing. I don't know. I haven't watched the entire game. Let's check my voice, make sure I'm okay with the new mic. I mean, I'm a little low. There is nothing I can do about that, but it's alright. It actually, when I first hooked it up today, it wouldn't work, and I was like, oh my gosh, not again. But actually, it was just the thing wasn't plugged in. The mic, or that you can literally plug this mic into the headphones, and it just wasn't plugged in all the way. Alright, so we went last week and we created a team that we thought would be successful. Oh my gosh. And then look at this.
What is it?
Urine everywhere. Darlie? Hang on, guys. I'm so sorry about this.
Darlie comes spend the night with us. Anytime. Anytime. She's fine. Just
No,
clean
she's
it.
not fine.
Yes, she is.
Look at this mess, man.
Where did she get the toilet paper? She's got to take a bath when I'm done. She won't
I just
learn.
stepped in that.
She will not learn to pee outside. She won't tell us nothing. It's like she's got a bladder that never ends. But we have to clean it up because we're her parents. So there's that. And how she got toilet paper, I don't know. She just chewed up Matt's YouTubing gaming headphones today. How she got those.
Alright, guys, I'm back.
I don't know. But we got
Well, I was trying to show you all the team before my dog decided to start being crazy and act insane. Oh, and I stepped in her pee and everything. My goodness, what a day. Am I still, can you hear me still? I don't even know what's going on anymore. Let's see. Can you hear me still? Yeah, I guess you can. All right, guys, take a look at, we got Josh Allen. Najee Harris is in the fullback position, which is kind of like a backup running back position for me. Le'Veon Bell. We got T.Y. Hilton. I'm about to pass out. Who he didn't get to play last game, did he? Did he get to play last game? I don't think he did. I think he got injured early, like at the very first play of the game. So Curtis Samuel was actually the #1 receiver last week. We still got the victory, though. We got Hearn in the fourth. Beckton, of course. I went out and got Lupati, McGovern, Lewis, Balaga. On defense, the best signing I got out of everybody from when we traded Jalen Ramsey was Darius Leonard. And he did such a good job last week at stopping the run. And he was just right there in the quarterback's face all game long. And I really think that was probably the best signing I've made all year. Or, well, it was a trade. I traded Ramsey and I don't even remember who else I traded. Somebody else. Jamison Crowder. And got T.Y. Hilton. Darius Leonard. Who else? No, I didn't get Denzel Perryman. I already got Brian Poole. No, it was the third receiver. It was the second. That's who I got. So I got 3 80s or above players for a 90 and an 80.
Okay. Darlie is one of a kind, but she's my baby. And she's getting a full bath.
Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I had to clean that whole mess up. Because my wife's live the same time I am, but she's live on camera and I'm not, so there's a difference there. But anyhow, that is the way the roster looks. The defense is really stout, and even though I don't have the pass defense turned all the way up like I did for the previous seasons, it actually did okay last week. I will go and show you the box score from last week. I can barely man, I shouldn't be out. I'm getting too old. Anyhow, let's go look at the box score from last week's schedule, team schedule, blah, blah, blah. And I will show you exactly what the Titans did. Now, they scored a lot of points. They got 36 points, but we came back in the third quarter, and once we got the lead, we didn't relinquish it. Now, they got 428 yards of offense gain, but it was only 253 yards passing. Most of it was offensive rushing and Derrick Henry. We had more passing yards than they did, honestly. Now, they had better passing stats than we did, but we got 27 first downs. They got only 13. We had way more kick return yards. Total yards gained, we got 584. They got 503, but we did have the 3 turnovers to their 1, but we still found a way to get a victory. But we also made 2 fourth down conversions. We made 10 third down conversions. That's crazy. And 80% in the red zone, but I never will hardly kick field goals. But we ended up winning this game by 5 points. So it is Titans, Jets. That's the end of that. We get our first victory on the channel with football. So it's time to play the Raiders again at home. And last year, we never did get to play the Raiders. So this will be the first time on the channel that we've played the Raiders. Even if we did get to play them, I probably simmed it. But we haven't played the actual game on the channel. So I figured I'd do the training with you guys this week. Usually I do that before I come live, but I was just ready to come live. And I got to warm my fingers up for the game, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's do a little training, little pre-game training, I guess you would call it, with the coaches and all that carrying on that goes on. So sorry about the interruption there at the beginning, but you guys can skip it if you watch the replay, or you don't have to worry about it now.
Guys, we all watched the film from yesterday, and I hope everyone knows it wasn't good enough. Today's practice has got to be great. You want to win a
Why is that guy's lips not matching?
Because Sunday's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah, his lips ain't matching. And it don't sound like his voice, because I know how the different voices sound for each coach. When the defense covers the receiver on the outside play, throw to the primary receiver with the O button. Oh, yeah, we got this. Nice. Samuel with a nice catch, and there's our first successful pass of practice. Now, this is Madden 21 for anybody wanting to know. And the reason I play older games is because everybody on YouTube is playing the newer games. 23. NBA 2K23. I've got 2K22 and Madden 22. I'm not a big fan of either one. But I'll probably play those in like 2025. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not into playing brand new games because everybody does it, and I needed to do something different on YouTube, especially with sports gaming, that nobody else does, and that is play the older games that nobody's playing anymore, which MLB The Show, I'm not the only one playing that. Oh, I threw it to the wrong receiver. Whatever. My bad. We got a completed pass here. Yep, well, I completed one to Herndon the fourth. Nice job by Josh Allen. And that's a nice little cross by Herndon there. Let's see what this one looks like. Probably the same thing. Well, he caught it. They're going to call that a success. 2 of 5 here in practice so far. Let's see if we can go 3 of 5. That was almost intercepted and then almost caught by Herndon, but was not. It says throw to the primary receiver, but I'm not doing that. Nice job by Kenny Stills getting that fourth of. We have to do 5 of 5. He caught it, and they're gonna say he dropped it.
Hey man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really
So we obviously got silver.
isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're gonna do on Sunday.
That is not how that dude sounds in real life. I promise you. So we got silver on offense. Let's see what we do on defense. Cover 2 is effective because it can take away the short routes, take away man coverage, and it can easily be disguised as zone defense. Cover 2 is screen passes linebacker, occasionally DT assigned to cover the running back can easily read the play if it develops. Cover the targeted receiving threat as indicated by the coverage link and prevent the first down. Oh, come on. And, of course, on defense, we don't know how to tackle. We don't know how to do anything, even though our defense did step up pretty big for us last game. But we got to get most of these here. Why is Mosley having such a hard time getting over there? There's 2 failures. We only got 1 more failure, and we're out of the. We'll have to restart it. I'm just not good at playing like cover defense on Maddens. I've just never been good at that. See? Even though I think that it's nonsense, their DBs are terrible in this game, I'm still bad at playing that position. So even if I could do anything about it, I couldn't do anything about it. See? Same play over and over and over. We're going to have to redo this whole thing. It's not even going to let us redo it. We've not successfully defended a pass at all. Look at that blocking by our offensive line, and they complete a pass to Le'Veon Bell down the middle of the field. What is going on? Why don't our offensive line block like that in the game? Yeah, it won't happen a second time. Look at all them guys get back there. Continue. Why not? We just got to keep them from scoring. Out of 3 chances. Well, it'd be like 9 plays, hopefully, if we do it correctly. And, of course, these screen plays I'm really struggling with because I'm not very good. Which, I mean, I don't have to be. I let them do it. I'll be Anderson. Play a little goal line here. Probably do some decent goal line defense, but we definitely are not. And we allowed the touchdown on the very first possession. We are looking really bad on defense right now. But, I mean, it's just the weird way they do the practice. It's not nothing that would really take place in the game. Whoops, sorry. Incomplete pass. 2nd 10. Oh, did you see it chip block by the tight end? Look at all them. Look at these open guys. Or that open space. If it wasn't for Brian Poole getting in there and making that tackle, we would have had ourselves in a world of hurt. All right. Oh, come on. Stop him. Don't let him get the first. Did they give him the first? Yes, they gave him the first down. What is up with that? He didn't even get to the line, man. That's nonsense. I wonder about Madden sometimes, man. You all wonder why I don't buy Madden 23 or 22. This is why. Are they going to improve the game? Yeah, field sense. Field sense. Yeah, that's a real something somebody asked for. That's really something your fans want, is field sense. They just want a decent simulation football game, honestly. If anybody has never seen Soft Drink TV's channel, watch his channel. He gives very good breakdowns of how bad Madden has gotten since '05. Honestly, it's terrible. Well, we got a successful one that time. Unless he slings one deep and we let him have a touchdown, because it's 4th and goal. Good job. We didn't even play no pass defense, so that's a success. CJ Mosley. Same deal here. We got to try to cover the tight ends who's chip blocking. Oh, good job by Basham. Knocking that one out. That's the kind of defense I like to see. Oh, you guys let him get too wide, but that was good defense there. I think that was Basham. No, it was Leonard. Darius Leonard, a guy that I just traded some really good players for, is actually doing a really good job for our defense, especially in coverage. And there's a really ridiculous play by them. And we got a 4th down and 8 or 6. And there's a sack. So we got a silver on defense and offense. How about that? All right, let's continue. How do I sound? Do I sound like everything's working good? How about that? Yeah, everything's working good. All right, that's all I really care about. As my dog went insane during the middle of this video, but that's all right. We can handle it. So we got silver on both. And we gained some pretty good XP for Najee. Errol, who's one of our rookies, he's a middle linebacker, and our rookie wide receiver, Sean Sutton. Both of them are very young. Errol Thompson is 24, so he must have played like 6 years in college. I don't get that, but okay. And we also have players already this early in the season talking about negotiating contracts. I tried to re-sign Darius Leonard, I think last week. That's a lot of money to offer him, but it's a 5-year deal, and I'm willing to do it. But he doesn't want the base contract. He's a star. Salary needs improvement. That's what he said last week. Danny Shelton, he should be happy with the offer he's getting. Maybe I go up 1 on each. He's an 81 overall. I'm happy. Okay, he'll be with us next year. And Lupati, I'm making him that basic offer. I mean, he don't deserve nothing. He's not done nothing, and he's excited to stay with the team. So as long as we're winning, I'll keep re-signing the guys that are on the team now. But we took up so much cap space with Jalen Ramsey that I had to, and it wasn't helping our team any. If it was literally like helping our defense, then yeah, I would have kept him, but it wasn't helping our defense. So, okay, we got a couple of upgrades here. One to Xavier Kelly. He's got a skill point available. He's a young defensive tackle, and he is a scheme fit for run stopper, which is what we're really known for. Let's give him an upgrade on that. It'll push him up to a 66 overall in run stop. That's good for a young 24-year-old rookie from Clemson, Xavier Kelly, who played really good at Clemson, I remember. And Quincy Wilson, the cornerback from Florida. Do we want him to play man-to-man better? I think that'll push him up to a 75 overall. No, did not. But anyhow, I like the archetypes on this game, and I'm starting to like the game. Also, I needed to lower the time down just by a tad because that was out of control. Those scores are just so too high for me, for, you know what I mean, for like this kind. Minimum 46. Okay, 11-minute quarters take them down to 10 with a minimum play clock of 20. And I like that. That'll work. So I wonder if it'll save on its own. Think it did. Think it saved. So it's about game time, guys. I could demand a release from the Jets and go to a different team. We may do that one day. Who knows? But we won't this season, definitely. Probably not next season, but maybe in season 4 or 5, I'll say I've had enough. All right, guys, I had to get a drink of Gatorade. the best drink for sporting. So last week, Josh Allen threw 3 touchdowns with 2 interceptions. So he finally has more touchdowns than interceptions. Let's hope that trend continues this week as we get set for Sunday Night Football here on GSU Coaches channel. The 78 overall Jets take on the 82 overall Raiders. I don't know why we're ranked to 78. We have some really good players like Le'Veon Bell, T.Y. Hilton, and Mekhi Becton. They have Rodney Hudson, who's a good center. Oh, yeah, we didn't even go over their roster. Let's go over their roster real quick. I might have at the end of last episode. I was kind of probably in a hurry to get done. I was worn out, but let's go to rosters. Let's take a look at the Raiders roster. See how good they really are. I probably should have went the other way. They'll be all right. Raiders have Rodney Hudson, the center. He's a 92 overall. Aaron Jones, a halfback, who is a 92 overall, and he's from UTEP. Josh Jacobs, we all know that halfback, and he's got superstar potential with 2 years of experience, and I know he's really good. And they got their offensive line is just beast. Even their tight end. Look, they got a right tackle, a center, all in the 90s, or the upper 80s. There's a Woozy, cornerback. They have good corners. They got some good players. Look at that D tackle, man. That's going to be a tough team to beat. They're 0-1. There's Derek Carr. He is, how old is he now? 30. He turned 30 on this one. So he's 32 in real life. But there's Henry Ruggs. I think he's a rookie or his 1 year experience. He's still at a 79 overall, though, but he's got superstar potential. So he'll be moving up this roster pretty quickly, I'm sure. And there's Hunter Renfrow, not the baseball player. We all know it's weird that they both. We know that there's 2 different Hunter Renfrows, and that's weird, and they both play professional sports. All right, guys, it's time to play. Raiders-Jets right here on Sunday night. Let's see here. Let's pick a uniform. Let's just wear the regulars today. What are they wearing? Yeah, I like that look. Typical look. All right, guys, it's game time. It's Raiders at Jets in MetLife Stadium. Sunday Night Football on the channel. By the way, I haven't got to say it except for once on the baseball I did the other night. Thank you all for subscribing, and having 1,000 subscribers was one of my goals for the end of the year, much less here in September. But you guys made it possible and made it happen, and I love each and every one of you for it. Please like, comment, anything you can do to help the channel is appreciative as we get set to take on the Raiders. What a game we had against the Titans. We were down at one point 27-17 and came back and won that game. I think maybe even 27-10. I'm not sure. I haven't watched it back. But the Jets are here at home getting ready to play the Raiders with some up-and-coming talent on the New York Jets team with Josh Allen at quarterback, Mekhi Becton at left tackle. We got some offensive future powerhouses. They're not quite there yet, but they're headed that direction. And now we have T.Y. Hilton and Curtis Samuel as our top 2 receivers with, of course, Randall Cobb playing the slot. And that is typical for my team, as Randall Cobb has been on this series since the very first episode. All right, guys, Najee Harris is also going to come up, an up-and-comer. But Le'Veon Bell had 74 yards and a touchdown with a 15-yard run last week, 18 carries. That's really good for only 18 carries. But he shared bulk load with Najee Harris, and Najee Harris had about 30 yards. So combined, we had over 100 and something yards rushing, which I'm happy with. But we're a passing team, and that's what we aim for the best as we get set to, I'm sure, kick off, because we do every episode as Brandon Gaulden and Charles Davis talk. Yep, we'll be kicking off. Go figure. Can we stop Derek Carr and these talented receivers from Alabama on the Raiders? Deep kick into the end zone. Will he nail it? I think he probably won't. Or will, I mean. I don't know why I said want. So here we go. It's Las Vegas, New York. Good job by the Jets last week, as Derek Carr he had a good game, obviously, 355 yards, 4 touchdowns, and an interception, but they lost. So let's get set here with, what are we looking at here? It looks like we're going to need to be. But remember, we went to like all blitz, all game long type thing, and that's what we're going to do today. And it's time, guys. It's game time. It's football time here on the channel. Oh, wide open. Nobody's even over there. Come on, guys. Get a tackle. Mosley ends up having to come and get that tackle as Fuller slowed him up. Waller with the catch, and that was a 20-yard reception in the very first play of the game. Good job by the Raiders, suspecting that we would probably blitz, which we're going to do every play. If you guys haven't watched the last episode, go do it. I told you all in the beginning that this season's going to be different than the season before that. Since we cannot stop the pass game, we're going to blitz, outscore, and run the timeout. That's how we're going to play. Man, they're just passing. Let's see if we can get a mid-blitz here with Basham. Oh, and he had the defense he needed, but Poole could not get to the ball in time, and now Derek Carr is 3 for 3 to start the game. And that's a first down all the way to the 30-yard line for the Raiders. The Jets' 30-yard line. Good defense there by the Jets. Can I get the camera open in time? No. I was trying to get the camera rolling there, but it didn't work out for me. So let's do a zone safety blitz here. And if they do run here, we're in the perfect position to stop it. He had to throw it away. Was that who was that? Ed Oliver? I almost called him Tolliver. That's how old I am. Let's go to dime and let's do the old-fashioned overload press. As Darius Leonard will get the blitz on this one, as he's not got the blitz yet in this game, but he will this time. Derek Carr shotgun with 5 wide. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. Right in the middle of the field, and Derek Carr is now 4 of 5 with 58 yards. 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line as the Jets defense lets one slip by there. I think one of my favorite plays is pinch dog to press. All right, let's get back into it here. As early in the game, usually the other team does much better than we do. We're not much of a... Oh, what a hit by Perryman. He just smashed him, dude. What a hit, dude. Look at this hit. He just smashes that dude. Okay, open back up. My phone is being super slow. All right, so it's 2nd and 11. As they can't get the run game going, but they definitely got the pass game going. As we have everybody guarded here. Oh, that should have been a pick by Mayan. What are they going to call for? What's the flag for here? Personal foul. Roughing the passer. That's going to give the Raiders a first down. I didn't even know we even hit him. But that's only half the distance to the goal, so they're at the 9-yard line with a 1st and goal. With a 6:52 left in the first quarter, they're running a lot of time down, but they just cannot run on our defense. Stout against the run. Look at that defense just pile up. Was that Josh Jacobs? I think it was. And our defense is really good at stopping the run, guys. There is no doubt about that. The thing that we're not good at is stopping the pass. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. What a blitz and what a sack. Take a look at this sack here. Derek Carr goes back to do a play action pass and right in his face. Big sack. Oh, that was a beautiful sack. Darius Leonard, the guy that we traded and got in a trade from the Colts. It was a good trade for us. And we've got a lot of defensive highlights so far, especially down here at a 3rd and goal. And we stop them. So they're going to have to kick a field goal with 5:48 left in the first period. And the Raiders kept the ball for a long time in this period, almost half the period, but they're going to get probably nothing but 3 points on this, and that's what they get. So it's 3-0 early in the game. Raiders lead the Jets, but the Jets defense come through when the time got tough. And that's exactly why we're getting the ball with a chance to take the lead here right away. 5:21 left in the first period. I do the old fair catch as Najee Harris catches it in the end zone. Look at that final score between Atlanta and Tampa Bay, 42-35. This is a high-scoring NFL that I'm in, honestly. All right, guys, let's go into single back wing stack. Let's do a little halfback dive. Let's get Le'Veon Bell as involved as possible. There we go. He got a nice 4 chunk there, and that's going to be 2nd and 6. Le'Veon Bell had 18 rushes for 74 yards and a touchdown last week. And I want them to think we're running most of the game, but I don't know if they will. Oh, T.Y. Hilton turn around. Josh Allen did not get that out in front, and that will be a incomplete pass. So it'll be 3rd and 6. Jets down by 3 here in the first quarter. And Cobb gets a complete all the way down to the 43 or 44-yard line. So that gives us a 1st down and a 3rd down conversion here early on in the game. Everybody knows my screen plays are my go-to plays. I'm not going to run those quite yet. I don't want the Raiders to suspect when we are going to run them. But I am going to go to our rookie running back, Najee Harris, who can get us a big chunk of yards really quick. And that's a 6-yard gain for Najee Harris. Let's see what we can do here. Ooh, I forgot about that Bucks shallow. And now they're going to blitz the opposite side. But we can cover the blitz, hopefully. And Le'Veon Bell gets a big chunk of yardage. How many yards did he get on that one? He got 14 yards on that rush. And good job by the Jets offense running that ball right down the Raiders' defensive throat as the Raiders are staying in a primary nickel set. T.Y. Hilton with a nice catch for a 1st down as Josh Allen's 2 of 3 for 26 yards. I think it's about time to start running some screen plays here to Le'Veon, who can get us down the field quickly and fast, especially with the Raiders blitzing the way they're blitzing. It's 2:47 left in the first period. It's a 3-0 game, but that's just for now. I told you. Look at Le'Veon Bell get all the way down to the 11-yard line. Josh Allen is 3 for 4. All right. Oh, what an interception. Bad pass by Josh Allen. And that was Logan Ryan, the former Jet, played on our team. You think that you've got the defense figured out when you really don't. So now it's 3-0, Jets down, and the Raiders get the ball back at the 25 or the 20-yard line. Wide open down the field. Good job by the Raiders offense finding the open man. And that was Henry Ruggs for his 2nd massive reception. And we're going to change it up a little bit here on defense. They're starting to figure us out pretty quickly. Oh, C.J. Mosley in the backfield immediately for a beautiful stop. Good job by Mosley there. Because that's all we've had is defensive highlights so far. Nothing. I mean, we had a good offensive run, but we should not have thrown that pass. That goes on me. I thought the guy was going with the slot receiver, and he ended up backing up and staying with the primary receiver. I think there's a little bit of holding there. Good job by Brian Poole, and that's an incomplete pass by David Carr, who's 6 of 9 for 102 yards. Now we're on a 3rd and 12. This is where we really need to buckle down. And there's an interception by Kyle Fuller, and he's got openings. Hey, you could have asked me, I'd have brought it to you. And that is going to be a nice interception to give us the ball back. And our defense stands tall on pass defense. That's an unusual occurrence for the New York Jets. And that was terrible. Number 64 didn't get out there fast enough for Le'Veon to get any yards, and he's going to lose 4. 2nd and 14 with 30 seconds left in the first quarter. 3-0. Raiders lead the Jets. And Harris had no choice. He had to run right into that middle linebacker, and that's going to end the first quarter. 3-0. Raiders lead. I think I'm going to let the time run down. Because right now we're close, and if I stay close, that, might as well. And an incomplete pass to Randall Cobb. We're going to have to punt it. But Josh Allen and Derek Carr has both thrown interceptions, and we are going to have a 3-0 defensive struggle here in the first quarter. We're going to head to the second quarter. It's going to be a punt to the Raiders. What a good job by our they're wanting us to kick a field goal. I'll do it. I don't even have to mess with that. Uh-oh, that's going to be right down the middle, and that's going to tie the game. What a kick by Maurer. The Jets just tied the game at 3 apiece. I thought we were going to have to punt it. But no, sir, we're back to where we started. A tied ball game and a kickoff. Deep into the end zone. And they're going to kneel. They're going to come out to the 25-yard line. 9:56 left here in the second period. 1st and 10 for the Raiders, and Derek Carr, who's 6 of 10, 102 yards and an interception. Nobody's thrown a touchdown. Nobody's got a touchdown. As we're going to use a nickel 2 blitz here. Oh, I should have probably done something better than that. It looks like a pretty obvious passing situation that we should have got to the quarterback in time, but nice completion to the tight end by Derek Carr, and that'll be a 1st and 10. So Derek Carr did a good job there. But those blitzes are really like making us a better football team this season compared to last season, which we were not a very good football team. We went 0-11 till I simmed, but I did stick with it like EC wanted me to. And we have come out this season doing much better, and that's going to make it 2nd and 9. As I had a rough weekend in football. Now, baseball was a different story, but football in real life, my teams are just, besides embarrassing. Oh, C.J. Mosley just nailing Josh Jacobs. Both of them former Alabama alums. And he just smashes him. I may stay in the middle of the field with Anderson on this. Oh, gosh. My bad, guys. That's going to be a touchdown. Oh, I went after the ball. And that's going to be an easy touchdown for the Raiders and Henry Ruggs. 63-yard touchdown pass, all because I went for the freaking ball. It's 10-3. Raiders lead the Jets. My goodness, what a absolute burn that was on me. I thought I was playing good D. He was 3 of 3 for 72 yards on that drive. Derek Carr lighting us up. 8:18 left now. It's 10-3. Finally some scoring. Najee Harris will bring this one out. Probably shouldn't have. Oh, but look at them moves. He also ran a kickoff all the way back last week, so you can't fault him for trying. That was my first kickoff return all season long, by the way, if anybody cares to know. As we're going to go to Najee here. I think it would be the best move because he can usually get us at least 6. Not this time. Boy, that defense is starting to figure out what we're up to. But we're going to do a quick, we're going to do this quick, and they're going to blitz, it looks like, off the edges. I ran right into him. I was going to go around him, and then I was like, no, let me cut in. But it gave us a manageable third down situation here. I don't like these plays through here. Let's do a, what about this kind of screen? In different formation, maybe they won't figure it out. Come on, guys. Oh, and Le'Veon Bell got it. Nice block. That could have been a penalty, but they did not call it. And a good job by Le'Veon Bell getting the first down for the Jets as it's 10-3. Big time lead for, well, a 7-point lead for the Raiders. I wouldn't say that's a big time lead. T.Y. Hilton with a big catch down the middle of the field, and Allen 7 of 10 for 68 yards. T.Y. Hilton was one of the bigger names we got in that big Jalen Ramsey, Jamison Crowder trade. I'm a screen running guy, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And look at Bale just finding the opening holes by the blockers, and he just keeps going down the field. I should have recorded that T.Y. Hilton catch, but I did not. 5th reception. Let's not do it again. Oh, this is my end zone play. I'm not doing that. Can we do, I don't want to do a vertical. Come on, guys. Find me something decent here. Spacing. Let's do some spacing. How much time do we got? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, and a lot of lag there. Samuel would have been open around the middle, but he did not get there in time. And look at Bale staying behind blockers as he gets a few yards. He's got 3 rushes for 22 yards in this game. We're back to another third down situation here. All right, guys, let's see what we want to do here. I don't want to do anything that. I like these inside routes, but this guy's going to be way too. Curtis Samuel, though, he's got a lot of speed. And Cobb drops the ball. I think we're going to have to kick a field goal here, guys. And that'll be another good field goal by Maurer, and it's 10-6. Raiders still lead the Jets. But our biggest slip-up was me going after the ball instead of just playing defense. But I didn't want him to catch it, and that's the reason I did it. Because Henry Ruggs is burning us. He's already got over 100 yards receiving in this game, and we got 4:58 left in the first half. So, it is what it is, and I want to make sure that I ain't losing my voice, as I lost my voice in the last one. Yep, my voice is still there. I really like this pinch zone. It's a really good, or you could do all this fire, man. We got 4:58 left, so half the quarter is done. It's 10-6. And he got out of bounds quickly, and Carr was under a lot of duress there. As I brought the whole team on that blitz. The whole defensive squad. But Carr did a good job finding the open man. I'll give him credit. Jacobs has not gotten no kind of run game going. And there's an open Henry Ruggs again. McDougal to bring him down. Bradley McDougal's had a pretty good season start so far himself. But you got to hope that we can cause a turnover, because I know we can't stop their pass. Obviously, we've proven that. We barely can't stop their run either, really. Well, I mean, yeah, we can today, but I'm saying typically, as Jones only has -1 rushing yards, so you can't get mad about that. Obviously, we are going to have to play some kind of pass defense, but we're going to also blitz when we play pass. I think it's just better. even when Jacobs tries to get the edge and we're blitzing, somebody's right there in his face. Like that time he cut up, but look, we got guys right there all over him. He might have got a 3-yard gain, but that's better than a 10-yard completion, if you ask me, personally. Yep, he had to get rid of it. Good job by McDougal stopping him, as I thought he was going to go ahead and get the touchdown. As Carr's 12 for 16, already got 211 pass yards. They're figuring out that we're doing that. C.J. Mosley going to blitz. Derek Carr's got to figure that out now. Yes! And guess who got the tackle? Mr. Denzel Perryman. 2nd and 9 for the Raiders, and they are going to definitely pass here. And up, 2-minute warning. I was about to go. Seeing that screen moving. I'd love to stop them here, at least hold them to a field goal, which is what they're in field goal range. Obviously, that's what it would be, but it would be even sweeter to get an interception or a fumble. That was one of the reasons we won that last game, was that big fumble. Wide open in the middle of the freaking field, and we had the blitz on Derek Carr, and he stood in there and found the open man just sitting in the middle of the field. That's the kind of stuff that costs people games, man. They're on the 11-yard line, and they're up by 4 already. And this was perfect play call, but well, we didn't stop him like I thought we were going to. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They have a chance to still get a first down. Oh, let's do the pinch buck 0. Oh, they're switching out. That was offensive. Yeah, that was a false start on the offense. So 1 minute left in the second period as the Jets and Raiders are going back and forth with what plays they're going to call. They're just trying to play chess here. As we are 1-0 this season so far, which is good for us because we didn't win a game all year last year in play, only in sim. We won 3, so we still didn't even hit our goal. Touchdown. Raiders right there, once again squatting in the middle of the field. Hunter Renfrow. And a second touchdown pass from Derek Carr. Now it's going to be a 17-6 ball game with 56 seconds left in the second quarter. And we're down by 11. So Raiders are a tough team, and they had a lot of players in the 90s, and I don't think we have anybody in the 90s. We did until we got rid of Jalen Ramsey, but he wasn't doing no good for us. Another big play was the big kickoff return that we got last week, right at the perfect time when we went down by 10 again, and that put us back within 3. So I'm wondering if I'm sure 52 seconds, I got 3 timeouts. I can get the ball down the field quickly if I want to, and we also get the ball back, so we definitely need to do at least a field goal here. Oh my goodness, wide open. Go, 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 go. 9-second runoff, 30 seconds left. Oh, terrible pass. Josh Allen throws that way ahead, and he's just not the kind of player that you can run a hurry-up offense with. I mean, he's just not, and that's the honest-to-God's truth about him. We're not nowhere near field goal range, so we're definitely trying to get there. They're going to count that as a catch? No, they're going to say it was a 3rd down. My goodness, I thought T.Y. Hilton caught that. But they're not going to blow no ref whistles here. Hilton's in single coverage. Nice catch by Hearn in the 4th. I'm going to take a timeout. We got to get down the field with quickness here to try to get a 9-17 game, so we're back within a possession. They're going to throw a flag. What's the flag for? Personal foul, roughing the passer, and that's going to put us in field goal range. My goodness, the Raiders really screwed up there. Cleland Farrell I'm going to try to do them one better with 8 seconds left. Who we got over here? Samuel, but they're playing deep. Timeout. We made it. Phew. I was hitting the crap out of the controller, hoping it would call the timeout before the time ran out, but we got ourselves in a good situation here because we get the ball back.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Perfect kick. And, oh, he went too far over to the left, and he misses the field goal after making 2 massive ones, but I thought the wind was blowing. That hurts us. That really puts a hurting on us. So we're going to head to the third quarter here, guys. Down by 11. Jets have to fight again. Another game where they're down. And Najee says, you know what? I'm tired of getting to the 20. Let's just go ahead and call a fair catch. Jets can take their time, but they got to play defense at one point in this game. Najee Harris, man, nobody's blocking the middle linebackers. Harris has only got 10 yards this game. And T.Y. Hilton gets out of bounds, but a big completion and a first down. And Josh Allen loves his new toy. And Vale couldn't find any holes, so he'll only have 4 rushes for 24 yards, which is fine. He's getting 6 yards a rush. 2nd and 8. 8:55 in the third quarter. Jets down by 11 to the Raiders. Good move by the Jets, or by Le'Veon Bell. We got a 3rd and 2 here. I'll run it on 4th. And look at this open space Le'Veon Bell has. My goodness. All the way down. That was a late hit. But the Jets get a massive first down there. 24-yard reception. And that's what I like to see from this New York Jets team. And look at Cobb with a big catch in the middle of the field. Good pass by Josh Allen there. Look at this blitz coming on the right side. Let's go to Najee instead of Le'Veon. Najee gets down to the 1 or 2. Big run there for Najee Harris. The Jets are really not going to do, they're going to do everything in their power to try to avoid a loss here. And that beautiful touchdown. And I freaking screwed that instant replay up. And I'm going to get that on a different view then, I guess. Instant replay. Hide. Let's get this instant replay here, guys. That'll be our first touchdown of the game. Back that up a little bit. Nice job by Le'Veon Bell and our offensive line blocking there. It's a beautiful play call by the coach, me, because they probably thought we were going straight up the middle with either Najee or Le'Veon. Well, we did not. We went around to the edge, and we got a touchdown. So would we go for 2 here? I think we probably could. And Butts gets us a 2-point conversion. And I can't believe that, honestly. I don't know if they got that, or if I got that on the camera or not. Tried my best to, but that was a beautiful job to put us back within 3. And now the Jets are back in this game here in the third quarter, 17-14. As our defense has played as good as you can ask. You know, we're allowing yardage and some big plays, but we've only allowed 17 points and we're in the third quarter. Typically, we would already have at least 28 points on the opposite team. And the Jets defense come back out here on the field as it's Raiders-Jets. All Madden sliders, Mat 10 sliders. Oh, yeah, dude. Our run defense is just tearing it up. And they can't get nothing in the run game, and that's going to make them look like they got way less yardage because of that. But you can't hate us. We're just good at stopping the run. We're terrible at stopping the pass. Pass on us, you'll probably win. Run on us, you're going to lose. He had to throw that one away as Anderson was getting up in there pressuring. Now, Anderson hasn't got the sack this season that he would typically have, which is kind of aggravating, but especially since we're blitzing so much. But oh, that's all right, guys. Keep calling different plays. Good defense that time by the Jets as the guy, who was it, Brian? Was that Moore, the second, coming off the side there, off the edge, and he blitz, stops the completion, gives the Jets a chance to come back. With 6:18 left in the third quarter, it's 17-14. Vegas leads New York. Oh, what a user truck that was. And it's Jets coming back out on the field here. It's going to be another one of them games where we're going to fight to stay in it. Jets are a team full of heart this season compared to last season, and you got to think that that makes people like Le'Veon Bell happy, who's just trying to get a title before he retires. But his receiving yards, he's the best receiver on the team, and we got T.Y. Hilton. Oh, I should have just kept going. Oh, well, it's going to be 3rd and 1. No, everybody's happy on the team this season, even though we're only 1-0. I feel like we're a better football team overall for that big trade we did. And some of the signings and our rookies and stuff like that. Did he get there? Are they going to give him the first? No, it's 4th and inches. I'm not punting this. You people are crazy. We're right there. Oh, yeah, we got this. They're playing a freaking, like a monster defensive package here. Good job by Le'Veon Bell pounding his way up for the first down to convert on 4th. I really like to get T.Y. Hilton more involved. He's such a good receiver. Where is he? Ooh. I can get protection long enough. What a catch, but he drops it as he hits the ground. A one-handed catch. But he could not hold on to it. 2nd 10 here in the third quarter with 4 minutes left. Run by Najee to get us in manageable 3rd down conditions. Derek Carr trying to fire up and urge his offensive line and offensive team that when we go back out there, we're going to score. 3 minutes left in the game. Or in the third quarter, not the game, obviously. Bale gets a lot of yards, and he does that a lot on these screens. And I know it looks like I'm cheesing with these screens, but, I mean, whenever you have no DBs and you can't play pass defense, nothing's cheesing. The game's actually cheesing itself, so... I mean, if they're going to blitz, I'm going to screen. Obviously, that's the way it goes. Is Bale? Oh, he bounces off a tackle, but he ends up getting taken down after about a 4-yard gain. But good enough. He hasn't got many runs in this game like he typically does. But Najee Harris has been bringing the house down with his runs in this game. Nice blow. Oh, that's a face mask. And they're going to get the Raiders on a face mask, and we're going to get a first down. Personal foul, face mask. Brought him down by his helmet. So there we go, guys. We're on the 9-yard line. And Najee Harris almost caught it on the corner, and he didn't. But you thought he was going to because it bounced up in the air, but he just couldn't contain the ball. Second and goal on the 9-yard line with 2:32 left. And nobody was there to block for Le'Veon. He'll lose 3 yards on that one. And it'll be third and goal from the 12 as the Raiders are doing a heck of a job here on goal line defense. But Randall Cobb is my go-to guy in these situations. I'm going to make these two block back here. Well, there it goes. We're going to try to make another field goal. Will this one go? It sure will, and that'll tie the ball game. 17 apiece with 1:54 left in the third quarter. We're all tied up. Jets come back in this game after being down by 11. Second week in a row, the Jets have come back and fought tough in a game. We only did this a couple times last year. Once against the Bills, and then I think we had a close game against, was it the Chiefs? I think, maybe the 49ers. But we've been having close games recently, and it's a much better slider set using Matt 10s. I was using somebody else's, and it just wasn't working. But I have to turn the DBs up to like 75 for pass defense to even halfway work. Oh, man, nobody's there. That would be the biggest run gain they've gotten all game long, and Jacobs got around the edge. And I knew it was going to happen because nobody was there. But maybe they think they're going to build something off of that Josh Jacobs run, as now they are in single back formation. And there goes Jacobs, and he's gone. Come on, guys. I can't believe a DT was that deep. Terrell Basham, well, he's a linebacker, but that was a huge breakoff run by Josh Jacobs, as we've not allowed one of those all game long. And nice pass to Henry Ruggs as Derek Carr just moves his team right down the field to try to untie this game with 20 seconds left in the third quarter as we're headed to the final quarter in a tied ball game. Usually when they have the other halfback in there, they don't run it. Yeah, that would be correct. Good pass, good reception. That was a big tight end there. And they're going to end the third quarter. We're going to go to the fourth quarter with the Raiders in striking distance in the red zone. Probably close to the goal line, but we're all tied up here as the Jets score 11 points in the third quarter, being down 11. That's awesome. But what do you guys think they're going to do here? Well, we're definitely going to switch sides, because if they do hand it off, we're going to need to be blitz on the side that they're... Oh, my goodness. That I should have left it alone. I had no idea he was going to do a counter, and Jones gets taken down. But a 7-yard gain as that run game's starting to pick up its edge, and the Raiders are starting to pound that ball down our defense's throat as our defense is starting to wear down slowly. Anderson lines himself up. Oh, they're going to get a touchdown, and that would be Jones. And the Raiders' run game picked up on this. This possession really was a lot different than any of the others. And that puts us in a very precarious situation of having to score quickly to try to, because I don't want to go to overtime. I definitely don't want to do overtime, because I think we will lose if we do overtime. But we are hanging in this game with a team that's much superior in talent. It's just because we have so much heart this season, because we got this rookie Najee Harris who ran a kickoff return all the way back last week, and and just runs the ball with such a force. And Le'Veon Bell, who's catching screens every other play. I mean, we've got the heart and the drive. We need T.Y. Hilton to play with a little more heart and drive. He's so fast. He's so elusive. There he goes. And he tried to get loose. He could not. But that's 224 passing yards for Josh Allen in this game. And T.Y. Hilton gets another first down. Good catch by Hilton. As Samuel hasn't caught anything this game, but he's not really been targeted. Incomplete pass. Thank goodness it fell out. As you can see, the Raiders are starting to expect that. Cobb, Hilton. Oh, and they not good defense by the Raiders. DBs there. As I'm just trying to think of anything I can do here to get us a first down. I don't like the clear out plays. I know we practice them, but I just don't like them. Middle blitz. And they're going to stop us on this one. We're going to have to punt. We don't have a choice. But we got to hope our defense comes in and plays tough. I thought that was going to be blocked. They did that silly, slow. That's going to be a touchback. Man, we got to get back here faster, punt team. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line with 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. Raiders lead the Jets 24-17. All they're going to want to do is run this time down. I know what they're going to do here. They're going to try to run the time down. We've got to play. What is the flag for? Is that on offense? Illegal block. Nice. I don't like that the ref don't talk in this game either, like he has in previous games. Jets have 292 total yards. Raiders have 318. They've also had the ball much longer than we have. 1st and 15. Did he catch that just now? Unbelievable catch. He was covered like, man, that is ridiculous. That's what I mean by the pass defense being broken this game. That happens constantly, especially last season. It ain't happened as much this season, but it happens all the time, no matter how good your DB is. Brian Poole with a quick tackle, but another first down pass to Williams. As the Jets are starting to lose control of this game here. 24-17 with 7:18 left. Good defense there. C.J. Mosley jumps out the front and stops him after a yard gain. As they're just trying to run the time down now. I know what they're up to. Josh Jacobs in the backfield, a single back formation as they audible out of that. Send the tight end to the other side and the receiver to the left side. And back goes back to Williams, and he's gone. That's ball game. There's Henry Ruggs. That's like his 250th yard of this game. He has killed us all game long. Kyle Fuller, nor Brian Poole can stay on him, and now we're down 31-17. We made a huge victory against the Titans, but we are not doing so well against the Raiders here in the second half of the game, which is when we actually turned it on last week, was the second half of the game. Najee Harris looking for a kickoff. Now, the reason we won that game was because he got a kickoff return about this time late in the game when we definitely needed a quick touchdown and then us to play defense. But we've just allowed too many big plays from the Raiders today, and our offense has not done enough. Cobb gets a catch. He goes up the field. He tries to hug the sidelines, and that's a first down. As it is a 2-touchdown game, Raiders lead the Jets here in MetLife Stadium, but the Jets are trying to hang in there with 6 minutes left. No, only used one time. Why did we use a timeout? I don't even recall us using a timeout in the second half. Did they just steal one of our timeouts? We can't do a screen now, and that's the reason why we're getting killed so bad. Najee Harris. Why are we not getting the screen plays no more? Have they figured this out? I'd rather T.Y. Hilton go deep and Samuel do the slant. Oh, we're going to have to go for it. There's only 5 minutes left. It's 4th and 13. We don't have a choice. I mean, we'll lose the game, definitely. And they're suggesting that we go for it. They're suggesting corner strikes, and I just don't think that's necessary. Herndon with a big catch, and he holds on to it. On a 4th and 13, the Jets once again pull off a big first down and a 4th down conversion. Good job by the Jets there offensively. As now we're definitely over 300 yards, probably more than that. As if we can get to the end zone fast enough and then play decent defense. Le'Veon stepped out of bounds. I don't like in Madden those plays like that because it's you can't control the receiver good enough to stop him from going out of bounds. So what's the point? All right, that was a 6-yard gain there. 3rd and 4. Terrible pass by Josh Allen. Inaccurate, under pressure, bullet pass. He caught it, but he did not. What is the flag? Wait a minute. Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. Awesome. That kept us in the game, guys. That kept us in the game. That play, that referee's call kept us in this game. Because we just lost the possession of the game. Like we just lost possession of the ball. There's 4:20 left in the 4th quarter. We're down by 2 touchdowns, and they... Oh, what a smash. Raiders defense hitting hard today. Allen needs a touchdown pass desperately. Touchdown, T.Y. Hilton. Beautiful pass by Josh Allen. To T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown as a Jet. Josh Allen to Hilton. That's going to be something you hear a lot of. Good job by the Jets to get back in this game. With 2 timeouts left, we can play some defense. We'll definitely have a chance at the end. Rosen holds it. Snap's good. Maurer kicks it through the uprights, and it's a 7-point game. Jets are hanging in there. It's tough, but they're hanging in there. Man with a massive kickoff to the back of the end zone, and it's going to be 3:45 left in the game. Raiders up by 7. Jets 24, Raiders 31. And I definitely figured they're going to try to run the timeout. And if they can get a couple of first downs, they'll waste both our timeouts, and the chances of us winning go down exponentially. And they're going to pass it. First down, but they ran out of bounds, so that helps us. It's just like nothing even happened except they ran the ball back to the 37. Are they going to pass it the whole game? They see the defense we're in. They're passing it because of that. Almost intercepted by Perryman. He just couldn't get a hold of it. As we blitzed very well on that play. 2nd and 10, 3:39 left in the game. Jets down by a touchdown. And that was just nobody there. And that was the side we rushed. I'm going to go ahead and waste our timeouts. I mean, what's the difference? It doesn't really matter. 3:33 left. Raiders trying to get in field goal formation here. Somebody's got to strip that ball. We're not even going for the strip. 3 minutes, 7 seconds left. 7-point game, and now they are almost in field goal range. What a defensive play there by Waller. Or no, Waller's the one who got tackled. Who made that tackle? Quinnen Williams. What a tackle. Third and 7. Can we hold them here? It's our last opportunity. If they get a first down here, it's OV over for us. And did he catch it? They're going to give him. They're going to give him the catch. That's going to be game, guys. I mean, let's just be real about the situation. Unless we just literally strip the ball right out of Jacobs' hands, they're going to run the time down. I only have one timeout left. It looks like the Raiders are going to pull this out. Takes one run and second down now, as we wasted our 2-minute warning on a first down. I mean, they could kneel here and kick a field goal, honestly. Our defense is trying to hang in there as Mosley gets another tackle. I think there ain't no telling how many tackles that man's got. Just 3. He looked like, for some reason, I feel like he's had more than that. Yeah, we're really going to be in a hurting here. They're going to have to try. Well, they're going to get the time all the way down to about well, they're going to kick a field goal, but they're going to get the time all the way down to about 30 seconds before we get the ball back. So that sucks. Looks like we're going to lose this game by maybe 10, but he may miss it. Did he miss it? Did he miss it or get it? I think they said it was short. I couldn't tell. Okay, well, we got 29 seconds to try to do something here. In good field position with no timeouts. All right, so that one didn't work as everybody's playing deep. 24 seconds left. Jets looking for anything. I don't want suggestion plays. I want to do my own play picking here. Ooh, come on. Find something that sends TY deep. And we're definitely... Oh, Hilton all the way to midfield. This is going to suck. He caught it, but they're going to say he was out of bounds. Are they going to review it? No, they're not going to review it, guys. We lose the game by a touchdown after what an ending. What an absolute crazy ending. Was that Samuel that caught that? We had 310 passing yards, 70 rushing yards, 6 yards per play, and 1 takeaway. Both teams are now 1-1 as the Jets lose in a very close game. I would love to see that last play of the game. Is the instant replay C still here? I want to see the last play of the game. I want to just see. I think it's Samuel. It is Samuel. Okay, let's watch his feet. He caught it there. He's got it possession. I can't zoom out. Yeah. I guess he did catch it out of bounds. Yeah, his foot came down out of bounds. Man, that sucks. How close can you get to tying the game and going to overtime? We lose this one, guys, but in very close fashion. Almost pulled it out. We could not do it. We go to 1-1 on the season. That was a tough Raiders team, and I'll tell you guys, I had a hard time playing against them. Derek Carr was on fire. Their receiver, Henry Ruggs, he burned us all game long, and that was just tough. But we can upgrade Josh Allen. Hopefully he goes up to an 80 here. Why is that a scheme fit? Why would field general be a scheme fit? Everybody needs a field general. Let's go up one on strong arm. His overall just went up to an 80. How about that, guys? We have an 80 overall quarterback finally. He develops at a normal rate. And I guess they didn't realize how good he was going to be. So the Jets lose in week 2, 31-24, and a typical NFL score finally, as my arm is completely through the tablet that's on my desk. That is very odd looking. You know, I'm filming stuff like this for a blooper short. And my shorts are finally doing good again after a while of not doing good at all. Oh, it went away. I could have got that. That would have been awesome. Actually, I can still get it. So, all right, guys. So we got a message from a breakout player, Christopher Herndon IV. I gave it everything I had, but I don't know. Maybe you don't think I'm talented enough to be a number one. You're not a receiver, dude. You're a tight end. So everything is done for this week. We lose the game to the Raiders, and we're going to go and take on the Bengals. I think we're playing another. No, this one's away. So we're going at Cincinnati, playing the Cincinnati Bengals. Ah, that was tough. That hurt because I thought Samuel had that catch at the end, guys. I really did. That hurt. That hurt. Now we can scout players, though. We'll do that next episode. I will do the training next episode off of live. I won't do it with you guys watching. I know that can be boring. But we're taking on a Bengals team who's 0-2. Maybe we come out and we just light them up this next game. We'll see. It's going to be a fun game. Let's take a look at the players that we're going to. Ben Hodges, Tyrone. Okay, these fake names. Derek Gore, Deion Graham, DeAndre Snell, Devin Woodson. So this is what we're looking at. Quentin Hopkins from Tennessee, Darren Wilkins from Boston College, Spencer Clancy from Notre Dame, Felix. So we got some. I guess if we had to go after anybody right now, our weakest position is offensive line. But the best offensive lineman, I don't even know if we've got a first-round pick, is left guard Doug Rollins from Ole Miss. Let's just see what he looks like. Nah, he's going to be a bust. He's a second-round talent put in the first round area. So let's see who's next. Left guard John Parks from UCLA. Same thing. It's hard to get. I don't know even what we got, honestly. Do we have a first-round pick? Because I'm going to take this game a little more serious than I have. Because now that I feel like we can win, I just feel like I want to take it more serious, honestly. When we were losing, yeah, it sucked. And I knew we couldn't win. And there was no point in trying. But now there's points in trying. And I wanted to go see if we had what kind of picks we have for the upcoming. I don't think I got rid of my first round pick for this upcoming season. If I would have, it would have been the next season. Okay, we got a first round pick. It's not from anybody. We got a first, a fifth, and a sixth, and a seventh, and a seventh. That's insane. We gave up 2 picks to Indianapolis. Then we get a first-round pick and a third and a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, seventh in 2023. So we still get to keep our first-round picks. Why is it pick 31, though? We're not. We should be like pick 1. We're one of. Well, I guess because we're 1-1. I get it. That'll change throughout the year. I don't know. We may have a decent season. Let's see if we can keep Darius Leonard, though. That's very important. Star player. He's happy to sign. All I did was go up a couple notches, so we did re-sign him. Definitely want to keep our star cornerback happy. He's also a star. Another year, at least. I don't have the salary cap to sign this player. How do I not have the salary cap to sign a player that's already on our salary cap? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I'll give him a 3-year contract. I do have the salary cap. I don't understand. How do we not have salary cap room? I don't get that, but anyhow, I don't know what happened to our salary cap room, but we can't even sign the players that we have. Can we go look at our salaries? All right. We have 16.4 million cap penalty. I see why now. I see why from last season. So we only have 6.81 million cap room. How many players are... we have 222 million. We should have 22 million, but because of the penalties, we're in a lot of trouble here, guys. We're going to have to lose some players. I mean, I'm not really concerned with Kyle Fuller all that much, but these are the players that we re-signed. Sean Sutton's not interested. I'm not interested in him. Kyle Fuller, I can't get re-signed. We got to re-sign Marcus May. Henry Anderson, definitely want to re-sign. These are guys I definitely want to re-sign. So maybe if I withdraw somebody's contract? I don't know. This is ridiculous. This is the same thing that's happened in the show. The salary cap's killing me. But we're getting ready to take on the Bengals at Cincinnati. As we'll take a look at their roster real quick. We'll worry about signing people in the offseason. I'll make cap space. I'm sure we're overplaying some player. Probably Le'Veon Bell. I mean, they say he's a superstar, but he's not done nothing for us. And Najee Harris is coming along pretty well. So let's go take a look at the Bengals. Joe Mixon, 93 overall halfback. Geno Atkins is their defensive tackle. Tyler Boyd is their wide receiver. DJ Reader is their defensive tackle. Lawson, they also got Joe Burrow going to be starting at quarterback. Superstar from LSU. So we do have some players that we have to be concerned about, mainly Joe Mixon, but we're pretty good at stopping the run. I think we'll be okay with that. So this season I'll probably actually look at the stats and see who the best team is at stopping the run and all this other stuff. Right now, our legacy, I'm low on the legacy leaderboard, but that's not what I'm concerned with. Right now, we're 31st in defensive yards allowed, 3rd in the NFL in points scored, though. Points allowed, 30th, obviously, for obvious reasons. Offensive yards, we're 8th, not bad offensively. Defensive yards, we've allowed a lot, but run is where we exceed stopping the run. So, all right, guys, we'll be playing the Cincinnati Bengals in episode 15. I hope you guys join me for that as I figure out what we're going to do with the salary cap, who I'm going to get rid of to open up some space to sign Kyle Fuller. We'll figure it out next week. We also got to re-sign Henry Anderson and a couple other players that I want to keep. We have such a good foundation for a good team here with the New York Jets. It's just going to take some getting rid of the players that don't belong, and that's what we got to do for the rest of the season is try to figure out who belongs and who don't belong, and we'll learn. And Anderson's not really doing much this season for us as he did last season, so we'll see what happens. But I appreciate you guys joining me, and I hope to see you guys. I'll probably do NBA here very soon, so I hope to see you guys on my 2K my league with the Bulls as I finally got the sliders fixed to where I like